Hi guys, and here, welcome to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I'm just down here by the pond, doing a little bit of fishing. I'm slowly getting up to level 30 because I know the next enchant waiting for me in the enchanting setup is Fortune 3. And in between episodes, I've done some caving, I've got some diamond, among other things I need to fortune up. So that's the goal. But today's episode, ooh, poor fish, nice. Today's episode, I'll come back to that in a minute. Let me just put all you in there. Is I want to do some more work around here, among other things. We have a lot of birch trees here. Excuse me. We have a lot of birch trees around here, and mostly we are in a birch forest. That is why. And whilst I don't mind the birch trees, I want to have a little bit of variety in the woodland around here. So I'm thinking about now going out, removing some of these birch trees, and then start replacing them with some azalea trees, some of the tall oak trees, a few dark oak trees, just to mix it up a little bit, just to change the landscape up slightly and just vary it up. So for that, I've got saplings. I also need some bone meal. I have a few bones, but I need a better supply of bones, and that can be obtained. Oh, mate. There we go. I just noticed that. That will be obtained from the skeleton spawn that we found. Well, I found caving a couple of episodes ago. So what my plan is now is I'm going to level 30, Fortune 3, my diamonds, and then I'm going to get down to that skeleton farm. Oh, a saddle. And we'll get down to that skeleton farm, turn it into an XP farm, or more specifically a bone farm for us, get that up and running, and then we can come and sort out the trees around the area. I think that would be the best way forward. And now I've also got Silk Touch. We can maybe go back to the nether and get some blocks from the twisted and warped biomes, and we can get the mushrooms from there. We can start growing those trees back here as well. That might be another nice thing to do as well. That will mean we're only missing mangrove wood, so that's not bad. That's not bad. We're in a good position then. So now we hit level 30. Let's get Fortune 3, and then we can see how many diamonds we do get. And there we go, level 30. Put you back in there. I've got a mixture of stuff now, so I'm going to drop. Actually, before I do anything, let's go and get this chanting done and get our level 30 pickaxe. Here we go, Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4. That's not bad, it'll do us. We can go and break it into a later date. In here, I've got a stack of fish now, which is handy, because that means I can use those potentially in the future for getting cats. I'm going to get a couple of cats in the area. I've got those other treasures as well, but that's the main prize, Fortune 3, because cave in. This is what we ended up with: 11 more diamonds, 2 coal deep slate. I want to collect these. These are flexes. These are real good stuff. Those. A feather falling 4 book, which I got from main mineshaft. I found another geode, and I got a load of crystals. I actually AFK'd there for a little bit, and I got some more as well. I was using this Fortune 1 pick just to get a few extra, and then a mixture of iron and copper and the like, which again are Fortune 3 going forward. But I want to see now how many diamond I will get out of this stack here. Pop you there, so we can see what we're going to get. 11 iron, or let's see how many diamonds we do get. No cut on top of the tree, that's good. And we've got 19. That's not a bad supply. I think I need shovels, only 2 I haven't got now, but I need to start thinking about armour. I've organised my stuff there, so I'm a little bit better. So I'll put you back in here. I'll use on you lot later. So now I'm going to gather the materials I need. We'll head over to the skeleton spawner and then we'll make a start on the XP farm there. Hello, Mr. Llama. You've been separated from your friend up there. What have you got to offer? Slime balls. I want slime, have we? 4 emeralds. You're expensive, you are. Do I need any slime? No, I think if I get slime, I will probably get it from the swamp. I'll probably go find a swamp. But I would like, if I can get a couple of carpets as well. Carpet. I don't think I have to change their colours, but I will do anyway, just so I've got them separate. Let me get a lead. Actually, I can get a lead from him, hopefully. We might try and get a couple of llamas right out here. We'll try and do it in a humane way. You're in my crops. Yeah, you're really in my crops there. Can I tame you now? Come on, be my friend, be my friend. Yay. So come on, put a carpet on you. Come put you over here for the moment. What are you doing to my... Oh my god, llama. Can you get your llama out of my garden, please? You really are just ruining my garden, aren't you? Right, let's try and push you. Thank you. Right, let's try and... Right, be my friend. We'll make you my friend, we'll get you two. I'll take you back over to the animals. You don't have to deal with him anymore. You're free. Do you love me? There you go. Lovely. So in theory now, if I let go of release the other one, we should just make a llama train. And you're wrecking my garden. There we go. Another way of transporting goods. If we want to go down this route of... Do we now need a llama pen? Right, we've now got ourselves 2 llamas. He's out of 2 llamas. So let's get back over to the skeleton farm now. And here we go. Here is the spawner. I've just put half sab on top for preparation for it. And we're going to turn this into a bit of a bone farm. I think I'll just open it all up, drop them down a hole, and then I'll probably get them to... Probably I might clear out this side here, and then I'll get them to come to this side. And we'll turn this area. It's quite open here. We're going to have to think about how we're going to block this off, because this is one big cave. And there's more mine shaft down there. You can see some of the webs down there. We have not been fully explored. So made a little water supply. That's the way in and out. We'll have to get some bubble columns set up for that. So for me now, I assume everyone knows 1, 2, 3. These have to be 4 wide at all sides. 1, 2, 3. So everyone. So no, 4 by 4, 3 high. I'll leave 3 below as well, just so I've got a gap for them to fall and go underneath the spawn itself, so they don't hit the heads on that. We'll tie the walls up and then we'll get this thing up and running. So I'll crack on. I'll be back with you shortly. I'm not going to record doing this because, in all fairness, I think most people have seen spawners being turned into XP farms or resource farms anyway. So I'll get this done and I'll be back with you shortly. And we'll think about doing a bit of decoration in the area. Right, a little bit of time later, we've got one spawn in place. So they'll drop down there, they'll go up to shoot, come down here, and they'll land here. I think we've got the right height for a 1-hit kill. We're about to find out in a second. First things first, I'll get the water in place, and break the torches. Put the last piece of glass in here. I've got the tinted glass, so I can use that. Right, let's start taking these off. Ooh, that's torch to go in place. Out, out, out. There's a light coming from somewhere. I think it's a torch in that tunnel. Yep. Can I place that down there? I can. shot at the bump. There we go. That's better. Right, it'll drop down there. Eventually, there we go. Right, he wasn't a one-hit kill. What about with a sword? Tell you what, let's just go down a bit more further. Ah, there we go. That's how I want that. So what I need to do now is just fix up a little bit of the kill chamber here. Let me get rid of some of this stuff in my hands. I've got myself some equipment. I'm using stone blocks just so I can easily identify what needs to. Now some are dying on the first hit there. If that's the case, I might just take it back up one. Yeah, he died. I mean, in all fairness, it's not the end of the world because I'll still get bones from them, won't I? So let me just block them off. I'm going to tie this up, and then we'll have a working farm. There we go. I've got them all in one spot at the moment. I want to just get rid of these. And then if I can just take out that block there, that block there, they can walk around. I get a 3 wide gap there. I can let them build up. Their goods will all collect in there. And this is all nice. Now, that's all done. The next thing I want to do is weigh in and out. So that will go up to the surface there. And then just make a clear definition there. That'll be the way back in. I might change these blocks up anyway as I go in a minute. Just added in a door, so I can put water there and it won't flow out. And that's good. I'm going to put it to the top, put water down, kelp it up, and give myself a bubble column. One exit in place. I'll just do it there at the moment, and then if I come along to here and do the risky thing of digging straight down, although I think I may crash into another cave in a minute. Here, which I'm just going to use this block just to mark it off so it's clearly visible it's something else. Put a trapdoor over the entrance, and that is fine. So I need to decorate this up. I'm not going to decorate this up today. But I have now got to level 30 again, and the goods are coming in, so I'm going to start chucking some of this stuff in here. That's my bow, I just chucked in there. But what I do want to do, if I come back up here, is clear out a little bit of space here. I want to decorate this up and mark it off with something. I like to think my donkey just killed that zombie then. I'm aware at this point of the sun, but that's the other donkey, by the way. That's the other donkey I got from the other day, which I didn't tame. I've now tamed him, and he's faster than the other donkey, and he's got a lot more hearts as well. So that's a bit of a bonus. I don't want those. Thank you. Now I want to clear this space out here. I want to mark this off and put something here, and I'm thinking like some old ruins. So clear a few trees out. I'm going to get some bits of cobble and moss cobble and so forth, and we'll put like a ruined building here. Like there was a building here and it's gone, and that will be quite handy actually. So maybe think like the spirits of the dead down below have come up and destroy the building and the occupants. That might be an idea. So I'm going to head back to my storage, get some materials, come back, get this built, and then that will decorate up our skeleton spawner building. here we've got one little ruined house off the path by the side of the road. I've now actually started adding more just vegetation around it, just overgrow it a bit, make it look like not many people go this way. However, some brave souls come in and put a couple of lanterns down here as well. But I'm very happy how this has come out. I really enjoyed doing this. There's another lantern there and one there. People just come in, put them down just to try and light the area up, make it a little bit safer. But yeah, it's got the idea of remaining beam. There's one there, there's one collapsed on the floor there. I brought in some of the lichen as well, just like that's been growing over the material and the logs over here and over some of the stone as well. That's quite a nice little touch to add in. And yeah, it's quite nice. I've not done much of a pathway in this. Like, there's a bit of a pathway here, but it's a bit broken up, so it's not totally all smart now. So you have to kind of jump up into here, and then you've got the way down, and obviously the way back up. But this has now given me one nice little area for access to the skeleton farm decorated up. I'm really happy with that. I think we'll decorate the skeleton farm next episode. I think now what I want to do, we've got a bit of bone meal. I'm going to take my donkey back, and then when we get back, I'll get the bone meal out, and then we'll replace some trees around the area. So let's get on with that, and then we can see what area's looking at after that. And we are done. I've not gone too crazy changing some of the trees over. So you can see, and as I look around there, I can see some oak. I can see the dark oak in it as well. But it just breaks up the line of the zebra print of the birch. I might keep changing the other one out as I go forward. I didn't want to go too crazy because I'm in a birch forest. I wanted to remain a birch forest, but I just want to add a little bit of colour in with different trees. And as I go into further areas to do further work, we can add more trees in that way as well. But I think it works out quite well now. You can just get that, say, you look along as you go around, you just get the hint of sort of like the oak in there. I think there's a dark oak over here as well. I think you might need a couple more dark oaks in it, just in different areas, just to break it up. But I think it works out quite well. And there's something else we can do before we leave. I think I have an axolotl, don't I? Let me go and grab the axolotl. I believe we caught one. Here we go. I found the little axolotl. So it might be a nice idea if we release the axolotl into the pond here, and then we can always add more axolotls into this pond. I was thinking tropical fish, but now if I put axolotls in here, I can't do that because I'll just kill them. So here we go. There you go, little fella. Off you go. And they've got a little home now, and they can play around in there, and we'll get some more friends for them as we go along. But that's another little creature here in our home. But on that note, now I'm going to wrap this episode up. Guys, thank you very much for watching and spending your time with me. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps out me, the video, and the channel. If you're new, subscribe, ring the bell to notify future content, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.